Hey, what's up, fam? Um, it's been a little while since I've been on here to do a video uh, for like a segment for the weight loss, and I wanted to get on here. Sorry, I've been busy dealing with some things this week, but um, I will say one of the things is actually I had to take a trip, so. Um, One of the things that I was asked previously was how do you deal with like on a vacation or a trip when a lot of times you're going out to eat with somebody, or you're on a cruise and you have like the unlimited buffets and stuff like that. How are you not tempted? Uh, so it's a multi-pronged approach for that for me. Uh, I will say the GLP-1 and the I also take Wellbutrin. So between those two, cravings and hunger are not that big to me right now. Um, on top of that, I add a lot of water. And when I say a lot of water, I was trying to do a half an ounce per pound of water a day. Um, some would say it was too much, but the nutritionist said that was actually good. Actually, I could go an ounce per pound and I would be okay. But I try to do a half an ounce right now. That being said, how I sometimes I'll just like I'll go to like Wendy's or something if I need to pick something up for dinner. If I don't want like a salad or something, because sometimes salads at some of these fast foods are um, like crazy caloric intake because they have so much stuff in it. Um, so just actually getting a salad like might actually be more calories than you just eating that cheeseburger. Um, and it's crazy. Um, but like, but that, I mean, that's the truth. Like, you eating a hamburger with French fries or something at a combo at a restaurant could be almost the same amount of calories as a salad, like a Caesar salad or a chef salad or a taco salad, just depending on what's in it. So what I like to do is I look at healthier options if I need to, like go to Subway if you need to, but like if I go to Wendy's, I'm usually trying to go for a lettuce bun or no bun. Same thing at McDonald's. If you go to McDonald's or some of the burger joint fast foods, I will go and order no bun. Or I will do like a grilled chicken sandwich if there's that option available. And then I will do it without a bun. So it's actually just a grilled chicken breast. But if I'm not at a hotel where I can cook, that works out really well. I will do clubs like chicken, bacon, or whatever kind of chicken club or whatever. That's added protein, but I can cheat a little bit with the bacon. But I don't go crazy. Like, I might do a different side option. I might not do French fries because French fries is usually the unhealthiest of the choices. So maybe at Wendy's I might take a baked potato, or I might do chili, or I might not even do a side. I might just do the chicken sandwich. I mean, there's different things. If I'm going out to a restaurant with people or whatever, there again, I'm looking at to see if they have like a lower calorie item on the menu. Maybe chicken breast with broccoli and something, or steak with something like a 6-ounce steak. But that is what I do. That is what I look for. I don't try to go for like the biggest calorie menu item. Not to say that you can't go and have and indulge and eat something that you want to eat when you're on vacation, by all means, don't cause yourself havoc and try to abstain from that, because then you're going to indulge more later. So just remember that in the back of the mind. If you want that ice cream, get you an ice cream. But just don't go extra large ice cream with all the toppings on it that you can possibly get. But if you want some ice cream, eat some ice cream. I mean, there's 0-calorie options, which have some artificial sugars that are not in it. You can make your own ice cream that actually out of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. You can actually do that with some protein powder. There's a lot of different ways you can make ice cream. You can actually use heavy whipping cream as part of your ice cream recipe. But if you want that ice cream, I mean, if that's what you're craving, instead of hurting yourself down the road, because most likely this is a lifestyle change. So this is a long-term thing. So if you want that ice cream, eat that ice cream. Just don't overindulge. Anything in moderation is fine. So if you're out on vacation and you want a piece of pie, or you want some of that ice cream, or you want a milkshake, or whatever it may be, don't be afraid of it. Just be respectful of it, that it is a lot of calories that you're going to take in. So you either are going to exercise to burn that off throughout the day doing activities, or you're understanding that you might have to lower portion earlier in the day so that you can have that ice cream. Something, you're going to have to subtract something or do something to make it subtract. One or the other. So just be aware of that. That was the biggest thing. When I was doing diets before, and why it doesn't last is because you're over here trying to eat healthy, you're trying to do all this stuff. 14 days later, you're like, I'm sick of this because I can't eat anything. I can't eat anything that I want. And I get it. I understand that. But so with this diet lifestyle change, I want to say it's a lifestyle change, it's not a diet, because I've done it for over 2 years now. But I get it. I still eat things that I want to do. Now, will I make it into a protein type bar or recipe or whatever? Yes. I'm trying to get away from protein bars like the Bear Bells and Fit Crunch or whatever your choice of bar is, just because of the additives in it. But if you want something sweet that you need, protein powder, PB2, or any of your peanut butter powder substitutes that you can turn into peanut butter, dark chocolate, you can make a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. Greek yogurt, high protein item. You can make a lot of things out of that. You can make things out of eggs. You can make pudding. You can do a lot of different things out of eggs. Cottage cheese. So don't be afraid. You might not like cottage cheese, but don't be afraid of it. Because a lot of times in your meals, you're going to blend up, or if you're making a sweet treat or whatever it is, you're going to blend it up, so you're not even going to taste it. You blend up eggs, you blend up all this stuff, you're not even going to taste it. And I can actually vouch for that because I have tried recipes of eggs, cottage cheese. I don't taste the cottage cheese. I don't taste eggs. I don't taste the Greek yogurt. That is the magnificent thing about it. And if you're not a Greek yogurt fan, I'm not the biggest Greek yogurt fan at all, but vanilla Greek yogurt, high in protein, and you can mix it with so many flavors. You can do it with a little bit of peanut butter powder. You can do it with some cocoa powder. You can do it with dark chocolate. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. Just be aware that what you're doing, That is all you need to be, is just aware of what you're doing. Eat in moderation, and I mean, you're going to be golden. That's the name of the game right there. I try to eat as clean as I possibly can. So if I'm on vacation, I will try to eat as clean as I can. Like I said, it's steak and broccoli or asparagus or something to that effect, or chicken breast or something. I will do that. If it's a fast food joint, because that's all it's around, and we're just trying to do a quick dinner or something like that, and I'm just going to take it back to the hotel or whatever it is, a lot of times I'll go for the grilled chicken breast sandwich, whatever, if I can. If I can't, hamburger is okay. It's an okay protein. It has fat in it too. But if you do that without the bun, without ketchup, without mayo, and you just do mustard, that is going to be your lowest calorie, essentially, because mustard is essentially 0 to 5 calories on most mustards. You're going to have vegetables, which are, if you like your vegetables, so like a tomato slice, some lettuce, onion, for most retail fast food joints, so maybe 20 calories at most for a slice of onion, slice of tomato, lettuce, pickle. Cheese is higher. I mean, it's not the highest protein source, but cheese is a protein source. So that's not going to really hurt if you do a cheeseburger. And then the burger. So if you do it without a bun and you eat it with a fork and a knife, you're going to win. So just be aware. That's what I do, because I'm not going to take the bread. The bread is something I don't need. If you're a bread person, then you're going to have to think of things. There's ways to make bread out of eggs. There's a way to make bread out of cottage cheese. You can make it out of chicken. I've seen recipes for chicken bread, essentially, and you can slice it up into a sandwich. So there are different ways of doing it. So just be aware. You're allowed to have stuff in moderation, guys. Do not sabotage yourself by not eating something that you want to eat. As long as you're doing it in moderation, you are golden. Bonus points for you, if you do, is if you work it off. You calculate that in as, okay, this milkshake's 650 calories. I have to burn off 650 calories today in my workout to at least cover that for that calorie deficit. Now, if you do 1,000 calorie burn in your workout, that's even better. But you just need to know that you, in that workout that day, if that's what you want to do, you want to have a milkshake that's 650 calories, you're going to, one, calculate that in by not eating a meal, which is fasting, which could help. And if you actually add water, its metabolism is going to go even higher. So that's one option. But the other option is you just go and work out and calculate how many calories you need to burn. So that you can still be in a calorie deficit or calorie central where you're just at 0. You're not going to lose anything that day or a part of that week, but at least you're covering that dessert. Once you can work with that, then you can start adding the protein type recipes, like the Greek yogurt, the cottage cheese, whatever. The more you do that and trying different things, you're going to see that actually these are better items for you, and they're actually grams of protein that are going to make you full. Instead of going to like eating a donut, you can make a protein donut. You can do a lot of different things. You will be able to see that with a lot of the recipes. I will start sharing some of the recipes too. So that's what my segment is. I'm sorry I went long, but I wanted to make sure I got that out there because people were asking me about it, and I wanted you guys to know that when I'm out there on vacation and stuff, I do make choices. if I want something sweet or whatever on vacation, and that's how I fix it. I either go and do a calorie deficit in the gym by working it off, or I would just choose not to eat lunch that day. I'll eat some breakfast so that I'm ready to rock and roll for the activities we have that day if we're doing something. But I might not eat lunch. I might just drink water for lunch. Or I might eat something very, very light for lunch because I know that we're going to go try this nice ice cream shop, or we're going to go try this nice bakery, or whatever it is. So just be aware of that, guys. That's all you need to do. And that's how I've gotten through it for the last 2 years, where I have not gained that weight. All right, guys. Until next time. See you later.